This is a root monster. It was created by Miles Carpenter, an artist known for his quirky and humorous wood carvings. This one resembles a multi-headed snake with spindly limbs. Carpenter displays a real knack for seeing interesting forms within these found tree roots. Selling ice and produce around the road, Miles Carpenter would carve human and animal figures to draw attention to his business. He called them his advertisements. A quote attributed to Carpenter, "You may know your business, but no one else will if you don't advertise." Some speculate that this carving, titled Indian Brave, may actually be a self-portrait. Originally the son of a sawmill owner, Miles Carpenter was born in 1889. Originally from Pennsylvania, his family moved to Waverly, Virginia. Following in his father's footsteps, he opened up his own sawmill in his 20s. However, on the onset of World War II, business started to slow. This and an injury later in life caused him to close the sawmill. Here is a sculpture titled Indian Woman. Over her wooden frame, real clothing has been put over her. Carpenter's knowledge of anatomy is basic, but the cartoonish figure still seems to have personality. When his wife died in 1966, Miles started larger projects, such as life-size people and animals as a way of therapy. He created a large sculpture of a family, and dressed the woman in his wife's clothes. One life-size carving always stayed in the passenger side of his truck. Now, for the most part, Carpenter liked to entertain with his work, and some of his carvings have an almost silly feel to them. This one, Devil Riding a Root Monster, is a good example of that. The devil, bright red, is on top of an equally brightly yellow-striped root steed. The pig-like face of the root monster is rearing back, and the devil is brandishing what looks like a large eating fork. Carpenter usually kept these works on display in the back of his truck, either while he was driving around town or while he was parked next to his stand. He was finally discovered in 1972 by a group of students from Virginia Commonwealth University. This led to visits from various folk art collectors, and now pieces of his work are in the Smithsonian. When Miles Carpenter died, he was considered to be one of the most important self-taught sculptors in contemporary times.